Once your ethics or site application is submitted and has been reviewed, you may be asked to provide further information before a final decision can be made, such as approved or authorized. Depending on the application, the coordinating principal investigator or principal investigator and admin contact will receive an email from the reviewing research office which should clearly outline what further information is needed. There are two types of requests for further information in REGIS. Decision pending further information will make your application editable, allowing you to add or amend information within the application. You will also be able to amend or add further study documentation. The other decision type is approval or recommendation pending further information. This will create a more information required form. This is used when the reviewing research office wants no changes to the application or study documentation. This form will allow you to provide written correspondence back to the reviewing research office to address any queries or questions. The email will clearly outline what type of request it is and provide information on how to action the request. There are also links to quick reference guides and walkthrough videos to assist you with how to respond to the request for information in REGIS. Clicking on the link in the email will take you directly to the application information section. On this page, you can see the status of the application. It is currently in progress, which means the application is able to be edited. This means the application can be edited by anyone with edit access or the coordinating principal investigator or principal investigator, depending on the type of application. Select Edit Application in the top right-hand corner of the screen. You would edit the application as appropriate based on the information requested from the reviewing research office. If you update anything in the application form or study documentation that you have not been specifically asked to do so, you will add time onto the review of your application. You can quickly navigate to certain sections within the form using the left-hand menu. If you've been asked to update any study documents, only update the documents you've been asked to update. Do not delete all documents and re-upload new versions. Do not add additional rows. You do not need to remove the whole document row either. Simply select the red X next to the electronic file name and upload the amended document. Ensure the document you have been asked to update has an updated version and date listed in the footer. You would then need to ensure you update the document version and date in the document descriptor section. How the document is described here is how it will pull through to the approval or authorization notification. To add additional documents, select the Add Document button. Any amended documents should have a tracked copy uploaded as well. This will allow the reviewing research office to easily review the tracked changes. Once you have addressed the information required, you can then submit the application back to the reviewing research office. If you are not the coordinating principal investigator or principal investigator as appropriate for the application, select the Save icon at the top of the screen. If you are the coordinating principal investigator or principal investigator, you can submit the application. Once submitted, you have the option to download the application form and study documentation, as well as a copy of the track change document. You can see that the application is now in the status of information provided. This means it is back with the reviewing research office for further review. The coordinating principal investigator or principal investigator and admin contact will be notified via a system-generated email if further information is required, or if the application has been approved or not approved. The decision, approval, or recommendation pending further information will create a more information required form. This is used when the reviewing research office wants no changes to the application form or study documentation. This will allow you to provide written correspondence back to the research office to address any questions or queries. The email should clearly outline what type of information is required and what the request is. There are also links to quick reference guides and walkthrough videos to assist you with how to respond in REGIS. Click on the link to be taken directly to the application information section. Here you can see the status of the application is information requested. In the top right-hand corner of the screen, the application has a View Submitted Application button. The application is currently only viewable. This is because the More Information Required form has been created. Select the Forms header from the top of the screen. Depending on the application, the coordinating principal investigator or principal investigator and anyone with edit access will be able to access this form. Click on the title to enter it. Here you have a free text box to provide responses to any questions or queries from your reviewing research office. You can save the form at any time using the Save option at the top of the screen, and to download a copy of the form, select the Preview button. Once it's ready to be submitted, the coordinating principal investigator or principal investigator can submit the form. Once submitted, the status of the form will be Information Provided. This status is also reflected on the application. The Reviewing Research Office will review the More Information Required form, and the Coordinating Principal Investigator or Principal Investigator and Admin Contact will be notified via a system-generated email if further information is required, or if the application has been approved or not approved.